This is Big Island Video News for Monday, October 23, 2023. The elevated unrest to the south-southwest of Kilauea's summit has continued over the past 24 hours in association with the movement of magma in the area that began in early October. Kilauea volcano is not erupting, but the summit remains at a high level of inflation, and eruptive activity is possible in the coming weeks or months. If there is an eruption, scientists say it is most likely to occur in the summit region inside of Hawaiʻi Volcanoes National Park and away from infrastructure. On Monday, the USGS Hawaiian Volcano Observatory reported approximately 174 earthquakes were recorded in the summit region over the past 24 hours, an increase from 109 during the previous day. Waxing and waning of the unrest may continue as the Kilauea alert level remains at advisory. Some of the trails in and around the Kalu Desert remain closed by the National Park Service due to the elevated signs of activity. For the first time, the coconut rhinoceros beetle has been found on Hawaii Island. On October 11th, a Waikoloa village resident found 5 large grubs in a decaying palm tree stump on the property. The finding was reported to the Coconut Rhinoceros Beetle Response Project. Staff from the Hawaii Department of Agriculture responded and collected the specimens. A University of Hawaii laboratory used a DNA-based test to identify the insects. On Wednesday of this week, the Waikoloa resident reported finding 1 more grub on the property. The immediate area has been surveyed and no additional beetle damage has been found. The coconut rhinoceros beetle is a large scarab that is also a serious pest of palm trees, primarily coconut palms. The adult beetles bore into the crowns of the palms to feed on the tree's sap. Tree mortality after a beetle attack has been reported to be anywhere from 10 to 50%. It is not known how the beetles arrive in Hawaii. They were first detected on Oahu in 2013. The Peace Day Parade returns to the town of Honoka'a this weekend for the first time in 4 years.
My name is Miles Okamura. I am the chairman of the Peace Committee, which is part of the Honoka'a Hongonji Buddhist Temple. And the Peace Committee started this parade back in 2007. This year, the Peace Day event became very personal for me. My younger sister Ramona ended up celebrating her 71st birthday in Gaza because she got trapped there by the violence. She's still there, and her nieces and nephews are waging a media campaign to get attention to her plight. And the slogan being used is, "Bring Auntie Ramona home." And so peace has become very personal for me. I've really gotten an understanding of what the horrors of war are like and what it's like to be anxious, to be worried, and be concerned about violence that happens to so many people. It's very personal because, of course, it's my younger sister, and we're still working hard to get her home.
The effort to get the remaining Americans out of Gaza was discussed during the White House press briefing on Monday.
Why is it that people currently are not able to leave Gaza right now? Do you have sort of an explanation as to why that humanitarian corridor for people to exit Gaza, why that isn't open? Is the obstacle Hamas? Is it the Egyptians?
I think there's a lot of factors going into why there's no exit out. We're glad that stuff's going in, as Kareem briefed y'all, but we still want to see safe passage out, and particularly for the several hundred American citizens that we know are in Gaza and want to leave. And Ambassador Satterfield is on the ground working this very, very hard. But there's a number of factors, and I think security, certainly Egyptian officials have spoken to this. I mean, there's they've got legitimate security concerns, and again, we just need to work through that.